Hi, and welcome back to the New Game Times. This is Sims, aka Prophelic. Alongside me here is ABC Wipeout. Today, we're going to be doing the Legendary Marion quest with the bonus of not making or building any units that are siege units. Just real quick before we start, I wanted to show you the advisors that I'm going to be bringing. Because I'm using Greek, I'm going to be trying to use the Gastrofest, and I'm bringing the Fletcher Guyana in age 2, the Blacksmith Cosmos in age 3, and the King Agamemnon in age 4 to try to give my arrows a little bit more range and a little bit more attack to quickly take down all the elites that we're going to be using or fighting against. ABC, you want to talk a little bit about the units that you're going to be bringing?
Yeah, I'm playing Egypt, and I'm gonna be using a lot of elephants. I'm probably gonna be spamming elephants the whole game. I'll be using Closet Organizer Irene Epic just to get those economy boosts early game. Penny Pincher Cleotos, I think that's how you pronounce it. Just to have the armory upgrades faster. Councilman, I've only got the rare on my Egypt, but that'll allow me to age up quickly. And Queen Boudica, I think that's how you say it. The Celtic advisor. It's not for Celts, but it's a Celtic type advisor. It came in with the Celtic civilization. It's the resource triple rate at 1.75 per second.
Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Moving over to Cyprus region. Actually, we're just going to go right into the map. I'm sorry, ABC is the is the host because I wanted to be on the left side, so he's going to be starting the map here anytime now. Try to do this as quickly and efficiently as we can. We're going to try to talk through a lot of the different things that we're doing as we're doing them, and Wipeout, you going to launch it?
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't have the quest ready, but I do now.
Alright. Well, here we go. Couple of things just to start off with before we even get started. Just a couple of things that come to my mind is getting that first TC going as soon as you come into the game. What that's going to enable you to do is get more villagers production going, and which enables you to gather in the resources that you're going to need to age up to age 4, then to get your military units out. If my memory serves me correct, it's actually been a little bit since I've played this map, but the enemy doesn't send many units until after about the 5, somewhere between the 5 and 8 minute mark is the first time that you're going to see um, enemy units coming onto the field. So right from the start, especially working on the left side, what I like to do is grab all 5 villagers, and I'm going to be placing a TC right here in this area. That gives me plenty of room to get a market trade going. I grab my scout then. I bring him down here because there's a couple of wolves down here that that somewhat get in the way of what I'm trying to do. Make a couple of villagers to go onto wood. Yeah, see, here's this first wolf that I want to make sure that my scout gets rid of. Take these guys around, just kind of open up this area up here. Alright, that's the first wolf down. Second wolf will be right here. And right down here in the corners where you're going to want to set up your market. So as soon as that wolf gets down, I like to go ahead and throw up a market down here in the very far corner.
I actually put my market to the far right. you want to take a look.
Yeah, as you can see here, what he's going to do is he's going to build from there and bring them over to mine, whereas I'm going from here, bringing also back to mine. As you can see, because I've got the Epic Irene, I'm getting these cheap storehouse upgrades, which I just go ahead and grab pretty much all of them right now. I'll go ahead and add my town centers as my first hotkeyed unit, so that all I have to do is hit 1 to pull up all my town centers, hit A to pump out villas. Grab a couple of these guys, start working on my 3rd town center. Scrolling through my storehouse, grabbing any storehouse upgrades that I can. Take all these villagers and try to get up these huntables real quick. Even in PvP, the huntables are a lot faster resource than any other food type at this point.
There are actually a few kind of tricks that you can do with consumables to cripple the enemy's economy in this, but for this run, I don't think I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice consumables that have come out with this last anniversary update. You know, some of you may choose to use those, some of you may not. That's completely up to you. I know one that I've seen in particular used by you know, some newer players was the elephant, the wood elephants, and it's actually a very cool looking unit. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it yet, but you get a pack of elephants that actually come in and pretty much just destroy forests of trees and gather up wood very, very quickly. So something for you, some of you guys may think about that are somewhat new to the PvE game. But as you can see now, I've got 3 town centers, and I'm just massing as many villagers as I can, as quickly as I can, getting this market trade going, caravans. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on some housing. I try to keep my housing a little bit tighter in PvE than I do in PvP. One reason for that is that, you know, I'm a little bit strapped for room here. So I like to keep it a little bit more uniform, a little bit more organized than I would. Those of you playing the Greek, this is a great time to go ahead and grab this, the Academy, and even go ahead and start getting a couple of armories going, so you can start working on some of those upgrades that are going to be very important later on in this game, to making sure that your military is taking down these elite units that are going to be coming onto the field. I usually actually like to just get rid of these barracks here. I find them to be somewhat in the way, and they can sometimes clog up your caravan trades, so one of the reasons I was doing that. Just continue to pump villies non-stop. I want to go ahead and grab this philosophy upgrade, which reduces all research time at all the buildings. I'm going to go ahead and get that before I try to do H4 upgrade. Just try to get a good balance of villagers going here between the different resources. As you can see, I've got an excess of gold, so what I'm going to do is start pulling some resources over to my other ones, and now I'm going to age to H4. I like to run this quest with about 60 villagers usually, maybe 70 sometimes, just depending on what you're doing. Because I'm using the Gastrophet, I'm going to start throwing down some archery ranges. I'm also going to start getting these upgrades that are going to go towards me using my Gastrophets. One being the Agog of Discipline, which reduces the training time. obviously the melee armor, and the barbed arrows, which is the pierce damage. As soon as I go age 4, I'm going to want to get the rest of my economic upgrades, which at this point is just that saw and then this saddlebags, which hopefully I've got some food going. Yeah, I've got enough food going for now.
One thing I don't see, one thing I don't see often is people using the fish. See, I've already got a dock up on the right side, and that's about, what is it, 2,000 food. And a lot of people miss that, and they tend to not go for fish, but it's great to have that early on.
Absolutely, that's a great point. Yeah, as you can see, I'm one of those that really hasn't ever used that fish the way that I probably should. I'm going to throw down just a couple of farms here to get that food to 500 so I can get that gold caravan trade going. I'm going ahead and starting to put in my gastrofets. I want to continue getting these arrow upgrades, these melee armor upgrades as they become available. One thing I wanted to point out to you guys is my hippopist. I kind of have a Ninja Turtle look going on them with the 2 ninja swords, a turtle shell on their back, and then the pirate hat on top of them kind of gives them that Ninja Turtle look that I think is kind of cool. Want to make sure too in the archery range that you get this marksmanship, this line of sight bonus rocking. It doesn't seem like that much at first, but what happens is once you get that one, it unlocks another line of sight upgrade, which once you get that one unlocks the damage boost to all of your archery units. So very important to get those. This is, I can't stress this enough, the Greek Fire is one of the most important upgrades for Greek playing gastrofets, because it does give the gastras the ability to take down those buildings and take them down effectively. So we see that I've got my food going, so I can ease down here to my market, get the saddlebags going, just continuing to pump out gastras here.
There's also a little trick I like to do with my scout if you've got a good watch